How we doing, everybody? Is really demolished. We got Teach Plays, my handsome co-host over here. It is Monday night. It is the 11th. Hopefully on 11/11 you made a wish or two. I certainly missed it, but anywho, I'll make up for it. Teach Daddy, how you doing?
Incredibly surprised it's already Monday again because it feels like just yesterday we did last week's episode.
Yeah. Although honestly, man, I'll just be completely real with you. I feel like this whole last week has kind of been like slow motion for me.
Dude, it still surprises me that October is over because October just flew right by.
That and so for clarification, Bry actually wondered because he thought my hands were in a cast. So to give a story about something, I was doing some side work and I saw something on my wrist. So when I was filming the independent movie, I was being the extra in the scene. This was the bar fight of when uh Big Pun's son, what was it? What was his name again? I know it's Chris. Anyway, I just know him as Chris. But what happened was he punches out the producer, also acting in it, and then Dante Stallone gets involved in the fight and involves camaraderie, yada yada yada. So I remember I thought that I like had like something like happen like in the wash or like the hoodie was just itchy, but my wrists were itchy as all hell. But then after the shoot was done, I went to side work. I started breaking out in hives everywhere, all over my wrists, both sides, my hands, and basically, I literally couldn't eat or I couldn't brush my teeth, bathe regularly, whatever, because I had all this shit breaking out on both of my hands. So the only thing I could do was wear rubber gloves, and I cut the fingertips off so it could breathe and I could function, hold a pen, fucking type, and even that was a bitch and a half. But I'm all right at the moment. I got a little bit on the ankle still, but I'm all right. So thank you everybody for their concerns. I'm okay. But dude, it's been crazy. Not only did I get off the meds, but I did open mic stand up for the first time. That went well.
Okay, damn.
I had myself a freaking week, dude. Like
Riley's been busy.
it's literally but usually they say it's all gonna go quick. No, I feel like it's all been slow motion. And it's so weird because, like, I felt like Wednesday and into Thursday, I was just telling everybody I was saying to myself and others just routine, but it's so different, you know what I mean? Because you deliver it on stage a hell of a lot slower than saying it to an AB conversation kind of thing. Because, like, when you talk to it in a crowd versus an AB conversation, it just makes it sound like you're making dramatic pauses for no reasons, and it's just awkward. But yeah, it's been one hell of a week. I hope that you've been doing good in the process.
I, I mean, I can't ever say I've experienced what you just went through, but yeah, uh, we certainly
And it was
working
also
on that.
it was the first time open mic too, and seeing people I haven't seen probably since I graduated high school, so over 10 years. So that was I was nervous as all hell. Yeah. But to say the least, I can't really complain. Just been trying to help everybody out, trying to get back to my normal self again, have myself a brewski here and there, and kind of just go from there. Now, I actually don't think I've actually opened one on the show either. I don't think I have. I think we had some after the show, but yeah,
Probably makes sense.
probably during like your birthday stream or something.
Maybe.
Either or. So I went to Stacked, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, nobody. I mean nobody is getting fucked harder in 2025 than the consumer.
Of course, in this
Because we
economy,
have
makes sense.
okay, but at the same time, I'm hearing about this economy, this and that. I'm not hearing about a game store go out of business. I'm not hearing about a bookstore, a bar, yada, 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 yada. I'm hearing about monopolies that are being sold in every single gas station, convenience store, restaurant, and be whole inhabited. So, if your product is available in basically every single place that has lights and serves food, depending on who your vendor preference is, I don't give a damn. The money's coming in. It's your ass as if it goes or not. Period. So if PepsiCo says, hey, we want some more Pepsi, we want to make less Mountain Dew, you're still gonna freaking sell Pepsi. You're just selling less variations of Mountain Dew. That's just how it goes, let's be honest. Okay, Bri. Yes. I get it. Although, by the way, I remembered when the 12-ounce Red Bulls, at least by me, I remember when they were 2 for $6, and now it's 2 for $7. So trust me, I get it. Oh, the pain.
In this economy.
Yeah, and we wonder why people have been going to the fucking powder. And by the way, I hit up Jimbo, just in case the spoilers about what we are going on over today. And I just said, hey, brother, I just want to let you know as a very good friend, if you know somebody that is suffering from what we are about to drop on the knowledge of tonight, if you are affiliated with a powder energy drink company, capitalize. They're literally putting the basketball in your hands, and here's the giant hoop. You can capitalize. There's opportunity. You know what to do. Advertise. So we found out that 2025, not only is PepsiCo making a bunch of stuff off the market and gone, discontinuing many products, Monster, including Reign and including Bang, which surprisingly, I'll get to that in a moment, all three brands are having some cuts going into 2025.
Of course.
Any thoughts so far, or just trying to take this all in?
It's a lot to process. I mean, we'll see for the reasons as to why. Because sometimes they're making room for new flavors.
I have a theory, though, for some of them. But the one that puzzles me the most is if you're going to cut Bang flavors, you just acquired the company, like what, a year ago? Not even a year ago? You're already cutting flavors? Why'd you even bring them back?
Yeah, I still never understood that one in the first place.
And keep in mind, right, there's some of the times where, again, you're a monopoly that has 3 flavors. If there's some of these companies that all have 3 flavors. So I understand if you want to cut down the one, but at least make it the good one. You know what I mean?
The one that
Okay,
actually
so
sells.
first, sometimes it's just good. Like, there's one of them where I think me and you are going to be not very pissed, but I think me and you could be upset about this one. There's at least one.
All
Starting
right.
off the top, Monster Ultra Red.
Okay. Weird.
So I think maybe it's just because it's not a popular one. Because I don't see it a lot of gas stations and convenience stores and such. I don't. Head to the Monster fridge, it's not in there.
I see it quite often. I mean, it's been one of the OGs too.
Yeah, it's been one of the first ultras, and now I never really see the red and the blue. I see everything else.
I see the red and
Very
blue quite a
rare.
bit
Only
with the white. And
only
mind you, I think
Deli's,
the red one
ironically.
is a like okay mid-tier ultra flavor, but
It's
I don't know, it
okay.
still feels weird to get rid of it.
Yeah, right? Well, interesting. Okay. This one upset a couple of people. The Monster Aussie Lemonade.
Can't say much because I don't think we've experienced it. I'm assuming it's only in Australia.
Aussie Lemonade? No.
I don't think I've tried this one.
No, it's the blue can with all the fish around it.
Oh yeah, I have not genuinely tried it.
Seriously.
Yep.
Maybe it's because it was carbonated lemonade.
Uh,
And you said, I
it,
set this one out.
no, because it's 46 grams of sugar.
You still tried Sugar Monsters on the show.
Yeah, but it's generally why I wouldn't go out and reach that one to ever think to try that one.
That's right, because it's not part of the Ultra line, it's the regular. Okay. So, next one. The Monster Strawberry Lemonade Rehab.
I'm okay with it actually. The strawberry's a little weird, honestly.
Strawberry Lemonade Rehab, I mean,
The peach tea and the regular lemonade are good, but their strawberry tastes a little weird. I don't know why.
the watermelon tea, I think, is a little odd, regardless of my bias or not. But I don't know. I feel like that's just an odd one to leave out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we have the Monster Java 300s.
Yeah, I can see that. They never really seem too popular.
I feel like it's just so weird because I mean, I think so. First off, when you make so many 300 milligrams of caffeine products, I feel like those are just kind of, just kind of weird. They stand out. They're not the regular. I don't know, man. Like I was just kind of like, well, how come this one's 300 but nothing else is? Is it an espresso thing? I mean, it just kind of seemed out of place. So these I truly understand. I don't say, "Oh, that's weird," or "Oh, that's awkward." This one, I'm just like, you know what? It's kind of got an identity crisis, and it takes away from your other products. Next, and the same thing what I feel with the next one, the Ultra Rosa. After
That's a
strawberry,
great.
it was over.
Was that the grapefruit one, right?
No, that was the rosé, the Ultra Rosé before the Strawberry Dreams replaced it, the pink.
What was the flavor of that one again?
Rosé, I think.
Yeah, pink grapefruit, guava, strawberry.
Whatever the fuck it was not good. That's what I think. It was just not good. It was a waste of time.
Yep,
I mean, I don't know how you.
vaguely remember trying this one.
So you don't even remember the last time you tried it.
I mean, that's not one I would go after much. I don't go
Oh,
like if I've ever, whatever reason, drinking a Monster, it's never gonna be that one. 9 times out of 10, it's Ultra White, the best
don't
Monster
forget,
flavor.
he called you pink. Let's see. Now, this one I think of Jake every time. Rain Melons Mania.
Get it out of here. We don't need it.
I mean, it's good. I don't know how good it is where you gotta make budget cuts. I get it.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever truly enjoyed that flavor. I shouldn't say that. I've never went out of my way to grab the Rain Melon one. I can say I've enjoyed it technically, but it's definitely my bottom tier.
Okay, so here's the one where I was kind of like, come on, man. The Rainstorm Peach Nectarine.
Yeah, that one's unfortunate because that one was actually really good.
That you could argue was the
The best.
of the line, that is a top 2.
Mm-hmm.
Top
Agreed.
2. I like the green apple kiwi. But I think that is the best one. And
See,
depending on which one, depend on the day, that is top 2.
I think the Storm line is a fine line. Like I don't know which audience it exactly attracts to the most. For me, I'd never care to go grab it. I'd rather just have regular Rain. Unless it's like trying to be a competitor to the Celsius group. That would be my main consensus.
Eh. Well, well, this one isn't part of the Celsius group. That's PepsiCo, not Coca-Cola. But still.
Yeah. What's the next one on the list?
But literally, I think that one is the That's the one that should stay, in my opinion. Like, I understand if they wanted to, like, close the line because Monster's in this kind of like in this reset period where they're just trying to figure out what they wanna do. But at the same time, they're still actually, you're still trying to release products from that said line. It's like, "Hey, are they gonna continue or they're not gonna continue it?" Oh, guess we
I
gotta wait.
mean, no, you're right. If they're gonna take away any flavor from the Storm line, I don't think that's the flavor to take away.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, if you wanted to take away that guava strawberry, go for it,
That'd
by
be the
all
better one.
means. Exactly. Especially if you want to keep pushing that Vice Guava. Do I dare say the rest of the words that are on the tip of my tongue?
What?
Uh, we'll go with that. That's much better than I had in mind. I'm so scared about Bella getting hit by the mic. I wanted to hear it hit the head on the mic.
Yeah, it should be all right.
Yes, for certain, for certain. So now we kind of go into Bang Unicorn. Favored by many, not my cup of tea.
Never have had it.
Okay. Okay, so makes sense out of, hey pup, I'm working here easy. And don't go there. The Sour Heads. Now, being a glitch
Sour
guy,
Heads.
it's called Sour Heads. Sour apple. But either way, the best thing I would do, I always forget the name, but I love the flavor. I always forget the how to pronounce it.
No, wait, who's losing this flavor?
Bang.
Okay.
Bang
Again,
Sour Heads.
another one I've not tried because I've not had much Bang.
I remember you were drinking Bangs a long time ago. I think that was just because that was the 300 milligram can that was like on sale or something. But
Uh,
to say the least, if somebody's drinking Sour Heads right now and is saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is going away," do yourself a favor. Grab the Glitch Visceral Reaction, use code TEACH. That fits the bill. And this is why I said powder energy companies and creators are going to be able to use this as an opportunity. Because as far as I'm concerned, out with one brand, in goes another. Everyone's got to find a replacement for something one day. It's like building houses. Once you build the house, it's not your house to be there anymore. You got to get out and start something new.
mm-hmm.
That's what Monster's doing. Bang Wilden Watermelon.
So just losing a bunch of Bang flavors.
And the last one, it is Bang Candy Apple Crisp. The best one. It's the best one.
Is it? It's
Yes.
the best one, and they're cutting it.
Yep.
Now, where's the logic there?
So let's go down the list, right? So now that we have what is being discontinued, let's go with why. Monster Ultra Red.
Yes, why?
Been around for too long, maybe? Need to go fresh?
I don't know. I don't
Only thing I
understand
can
that
think
why.
of. That's the only thing I could come up with. I wouldn't do it, but I'm just trying to grasp at straws here. So then we got Monster Aussie Lemonade. Carbonated lemonade, Monster taste.
Seems fine to lose it. I've never been
It-
like, oh no, I need my Aussie lemonade.
The few, the prideful, the carbonated lemonade.
The Aussie lemonade.
Yep. Monster Strawberry Lemonade Rehab. I can't make heads or tails with that. You said That the strawberry was crap. Oh well.
Yeah, the strawberry's not great with it.
We already said the Monster Java White should go and the Ultra Rosa should go. The Java 300 just didn't make any sense,
No.
and the pink one already got replaced. So there's that. Now, mind you, I think the pink one got replaced from subpar to at best mediocrity, but replacement is replacement. Not
Mm-hmm.
hard to improve on garbage, in words of Captain Price, but an upgrade. Tier 1 from Tier 0. Literally. Oh, let's not do that. Damn. Just lost my spot.
And then we
Clicked off
all.
my
It's
clicked off
weird.
my
We're
list
losing
by
what
accident.
3 Bang flavors, and they just brought Bang back.
4.
4.
4. Yeah.
That's Why even bring it back if you're gonna cut that many?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, why announce that you're bringing all this back just for your like research? Now, I actually have an idea for why. Okay, so the Rang Melons Mania, there's been so many rain flavors they discontinued, and they actually discontinued. Let's see, a lemon heads one.
Did
I
they?
mean, yeah, if you look at the amount of Bang flavors that are no longer made, it's crazy.
Well, I mean, Bang had what, the most amount of flavors out there? Wasn't it like
No,
36 or
I'm
something?
sorry. I'm sorry. If you look at Rain and how many flavors that
Ah.
they're getting rid of, they have gotten rid of a lot.
Hmm.
Bang, I understand during the monster takeover, they got rid of a lot of flavors. But now it seems like they're just getting so much here. So it's starting to make me think now. If Monster got rid of the strawberry lemonade rehab, the only thing I can think of is one of the other Bang flavors that they make that are now still going to be available is that Delish Strawberry Kiss.
Which I'm
Really?
assuming is the same flavor profile.
It's strawberry.
Ah.
It's strawberry. Just regular strawberry. Good though, I gotta say. Don't know why more companies don't do anything more of this, but still. Like if you go by the why the rainstorm peach nectarine didn't go away, the only thing I can assume is you want people to buy more of the Monster Peach. That's the only thing I can think of.
Which isn't bad.
It's not bad. There could be better peaches out there. Especially the one that's assigned to you and named after you. It's a better peach, let's be real.
Let's be real.
Yes. Although the apple flavors, I mean, again, the only thing I can think of as far as that goes is really it's the green apple kiwi from the rainstorm. All I can
Now,
think of.
now, do we see these as cuts more as like from a financial standpoint because of bad sales, or they're just trying to tighten up how many total flavors they have of a line?
This could be reached at as a few things. Number one, I have no idea. I know jobs were cut when Bang was bought, and I could understand how and why. I have no idea if this is a warehousing thing. I'm not sure if new flavors come in, some have to go. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure if it's just the rich getting richer and one less product they have to worry about making. I think it's a combination of the few. And I mean, budget cuts do happen. I mean,
Yep.
to say the least, when people say budget cuts happen, right? For instance, I know a pro skateboarder I grew up with, and I actually remember him telling us about some budget cuts being made. Some from better companies than others. But I actually remember it was just like, hey man, you riding with these guys anymore? Budget cuts, I was out. Yeah. Now, some his choice, but some not. And it's been very equally as frustrating as understanding, depending on who it was. Yeah, I won't name the brands, I won't name the companies just because I don't want to be his PR downfall in any way, shape, or form. But if you ever seen Julian Lewis, yeah,
No idea.
Connecticut Nate, yep, professional skateboarder relatively recently. He just entered an X Games competition. It was a video part competition. Didn't place, but he still got in it. I really just think that comes down to, even if it's just warehouse space, I could understand to a point, but one thing that actually kind of really, when they say make it make sense? Rain has a blue raspberry flavor.
They do.
Bang has a blue raspberry flavor. The Ultra Blue Hawaiian is a blue raspberry. So how come the Rain and the Bang blue razzes didn't get the axe?
It's a good
We
question.
shrug our shoulders and say, I don't know. Once again, head scratching saying, make it make sense. It's it's frustrating, it's confusing.
You think we'll
Just don't
see
get
any
it.
other cuts on the Red Bull side, or any
On the
other major
Red Bull
market
side,
cuts? Or just any, do we expect any other cuts to be happen with any other companies?
I feel like we'd know by now. And it's hard to tell with Red Bull just simply because they are, as far as sales and revenue, they're number one. No, I'm not sure it's because of revenue that goes from bars or national events. They are an international company. People forget that. They're from Austria, whereas Monster is an American company. And also, I don't remember Monster sending a man to space.
This is true.
I remember telling my friends about the ice vanilla berry, and they're like, nah, screw that nasty shit, man. Don't send it all. Send a guy to space. And I said, bro, when I'm working construction and I'm banging nails, I don't give a flying fuck who's in space right now. I give a flying fuck on what the fuck is in my cup. So if you're not banging nails and if you're in bed until 11 o'clock in the morning, park that shit and stay in your lane. Forget about it.
The true Rurley has made an appearance.
Yeah, I gotta be savage to the people when it's justified over here. What do you expect? It's Monday night. It's been a very good week. I got a brewski. I got a dog in my lap. I'm feeling myself. I'm living my
The,
best life at this moment in time.
the
So
Lions are still winning, playing their best they ever have.
they're the best team in football, in my opinion, and that is not
Never
me
thought you.
kissing your ass.
Nope, never thought we'd see this ever happen in my life.
How I
I
have
re-
waited for this day.
the amount of times I remember them having like an 014 season.
The Darren Orlovsky.
They were the worst team in the NFL for a long time.
Hey man, I just remember this. I remember when the daughter took over, her first hire was Dan Campbell, and it just slowly went from there. The guy that said, hey, I want guys that are going to rip kneecaps off. One sec. Hey, going down? Down. I know what that face is. Memento. I don't speak dog, but you can speak body language.
This is true.
Glad you didn't see that at the end. I almost, the door actually kind of was closing on the way there. I put her down. I almost put my head in the door. I caught it with my finger and I just got like, oh.
Now, have you seen any good Veteran Day sales for today?
Surprisingly, I have not. Have you?
I only know of Glitch doing Vet 35 to get 35% off, but no, I've not seen many other
The only thing
Veterans
I've
Day
seen is
deals
Cheat
going
Deal is
on.
having their protein sale. That's it. For National Cappuccino Day.
Kind of surprised there wasn't more sales, in all honesty.
I don't know. I still feel like this whole protein thing is just kind of.
That's kind of what.
I still don't know if it's worth. I still don't know if it's worth their time. I don't.
Well, maybe they're putting all their funds that they were putting into cans into that.
They just restocked a lot of cans too. 15 milligram. I'm sorry, 15 grams protein, 140 milligrams caffeine. I'm still debating if I want to try it or not. I don't know why.
If you genuinely are caring about like the protein to it, I'd just stick away.
It's more of like a combo meal thing, but I do like it separate. Not only that, but I was at the supplement store Saturday and they actually have something local, and it was a powder that only had, I think, 6 ingredients in it, and I'm like, fucking fantastic. I forget the brand, but it's affiliated with this protein meal company that's around here. This is by me. It's more of like, I have no idea how big they are. It might be Connecticut only, might be tri-state only. I have no idea. I'll look into it for you though. But also to make note, I tried the C4 Jolly Rancher collabs, so you didn't have to.
Ah,
Yes, yes.
and
Positive results. Now, the Watermelon Giant Rancher, not my cup of tea, so I kind of knew how that was going to go. I decided to stay in my lane. But if you want to go with a flavor I think most people like, because blue raspberry, I feel like it's hit and miss. I don't know. It's weird because I was always told when I came to Giant Ranchers, blue raspberry was the best one.
yep.
Same thing with Sour Patch Kids, but I digress. I didn't think that. My girlfriend at the time, it was to her, it was the red ones.
No. Blue raspberry
No,
first and
no,
then grape.
literally. So this is like what was crazy about the X is she liked the red and the orange Sour Patch, not the other ones.
Yellow and green are the best Sour Patch.
Okay, so again, I said the yellow and green are not bad, and we had like this argument over it. So I mean, some people would say, "Oh, that was a red flag right there, man." But one thing I actually remember doing is I actually remember there's this candy store in Florida when she was in college. I think there was like these gummy bears where it was like the same concept, it was like the same kind of flavor and such. So I literally shipped over like it was a bag of red gummy bears over to her dorm. And it was a Valentine's Day thing.
Good man.
Yeah, I tried. I tried flowers though too, and trust me, those flower delivery services, not only are the flowers expensive as you can imagine, but for transport, they're like, "Oh, we got to make sure we don't spill the water or whatever." And boy, do I tell you, if you got to deliver flowers and then deliver them by a certain time so you know she's not going to be at a party or at lecture, boy, oh boy, do they bang you. They
Hey,
bang you.
yo.
They go right there. They're just like, "Hey, buddy, I'm not at the doctor's office. Neither are you. But guess what? We're gonna bad pow. Yeah, that's fucking right. They did 8 hours to have bouquet of roses delivered. What a freaking disgrace! This
What
is
a
almost
mess.
10 years ago. What a colossal fucking not 10 years ago, probably like 7 or 8, but still, what a train wreck that was. And I just said, baby, that is one fucking time deal because I can't do that another time. Killing me. Not only that, but the second time is no longer a surprise in her mind.
Hold the fort real quick.
I don't know. Am I the only guy that had roses delivered? You wonder why that was a TV promotion. I knew they were going to be expensive, but I thought delivery was going to be regular delivery. No, siree, Bob. There's no prime rate for a rose delivery service. There's just not. I was heavily disappointed. And at the same time, I'm glad that it was payday. I was getting paid bi-weekly at the time, and oh, that one hurt. That one really freaking hurt. So let's see. I'm just going to look up the other things going on here. Okay. Gotta go back to there you are. Just clicking on
Apologies, had
something.
a quick
Back to
shaker
the
of
C4.
Screamsicle
Back
before
to the
the
C.
cast.
I hear you. Back to the C4 Jolly Rancher.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got way off topic on that one. A good story involved, but all pleasure the pain, but still. The green apple is the one that's worth your time. It's accurate to the actual Jolly Rancher. You can't taste that it's sugar-free. It tastes like you melted Jolly Ranchers down and carbonate it. Phenomenal.
To a T.
To a T and 5 stars. The green apple one is a 5 stars. 4 stars for the blue raspberry.
Better than Rise Green Apple?
Yes.
Dang. That's saying a
Yes.
lot.
Now, mind you, I was disappointed by the Rise Green Apple, but
Really, I don't remember that. I thought you were enthused by it.
enthused. But at the end of it, I just remember I'm like, why do I feel like I need more? But yeah, if you taste a sip of that, if you go night and day difference, the C4 takes this one. As much as we hate like giving C4 their flowers, it just is what it is. Like if you were to make like a flavor profile C4 versus other cans, taste wise, they fit the bill. It's hard. Name a flavor.
Orange.
Regular or cream?
Orange.
That's tough. That's tough. I say orange is kind of like a push all around, but because like if you go orange cream, it's something different. I don't know. Can wise for orange, who do you go with?
Number 1 being Rise Sunny D. And a close
I was thinking the Sunny D and then Monster.
Close second would be the Ultra Sunrise. Yep.
I was thinking that too. Name another one.
For orange?
No, I'm just saying name another flavor.
No. Shoot. Mango? Pineapple?
Pineapple. I don't even know if C4 does a pine. Do they do a pineapple? I have no clue. Don't know if they do a mango either. But that just that just means okay, how good are you really? But if you were to do orange cream, let's say, right? I don't even think they do that.
I thought they had I thought they had one. I thought C4 had an orange cream.
I know they had an orange slice.
I feel like they had an orange cream one with like the popsicle collab.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I still take that's right. They did the popsicle orange cream. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. It was and they did have a pineapple popsicle. But I still take Okay, so pineapple, that's weird. I'll take the C4. The orange cream, I still gotta go with the G Fuel orange vibe.
Really?
Come on, man. You know me.
Wow. That's not what I expected.
What, after all this time?
Mm-hmm.
You thought that changed my mind and say
I,
that the
I
G
didn't
Fuel orange vibe wouldn't be no longer king?
did not think that'd be your number one orange cream.
Oh, come on. That's been known for a long
Even over
time.
like the Rain or the Monster orange cream.
Yep.
Hmm.
We did a test, remember? Very early on the podcast, we did which one's the best. And a new one came in and we said, which one's the best? To me, still stands the orange vibe. KSI or not. By the way, they recently just got sued, Prime.
Was it
There was X hydration. They tried to put an X for the Twitter symbol on top of their hydration, and they're being sued yet again.
interesting? I've
Although the
not seen anything
hydration
about
this
that.
time, not the energy. Again, man, I have no idea who's in that office who is having these things patented, triple checked down to the bones. I just don't know if they have a guy that knows what they're doing or maybe they just don't give a shit. But the fact that there's lawsuits seemingly every other month for that brand is despicable.
They're out to get them.
For good reason. Fuck them.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of KSI or Paul, but
Now, again, I'm not a fan of I Show Speed, but he said, sorry, I'm not making meat in India. I got other things going on, but if you're a regular streamer, I make it worth it. But I mean, dude, I can tell you, like, the part that sucks about going on the caffeinated Twitter, like, if we go on my personal one, it's sports politics. And for us, it is asshole streamers and then politics.
yep.
That's the algorithm at the moment, and it sucks. Like we had to hear stable Ronaldo, and one guy's like, "Hey, dude, this is my last $5 until I get paid." And he's like, "Bro, sorry, I don't give a fuck. It cost me $90 to get gas. My Starbucks order was $18. What am I gonna do with that?" And I really just want to tell that ugly motherfucker to go shove it. I do. That guy could go fuck himself. And I think I speak this to any streamer that works a full-time job. Stable Ronaldo looks like if he didn't stream for a living, he looks like he would be selling phone cases out of a mall kiosk. For crying out loud. I don't know if that's the beer talking or that's the anger talking, but that's what he looks like. He looks like a salesman at a kiosk selling me phone cases. You're going to be ungrateful about your donations. We got people making minimum wage, some people making disability and donating to streamers. But yet we got people that drive BMWs that make 6 salaries and don't donate a freaking nickel. Disgraceful, distasteful, humble yourself. And the only guy that's worse for him is that fat bastard FaZe Lacey. I can't do it. Seriously. Somebody give those dumb, ungrateful motherfuckers some humble pie.
And that has been your
Because
segment of Rally Off the Rails, everybody.
I've been off the rails in anger because guess what? I've said there's been a lot of fat bastards I've worked with, like FaZe Lacey, that have been so useless that they should have Ubered home. Because, Teach, I got to tell you this. Have you ever had a helper at work or a guy that was assigned where it just goes, you teach him and you help him and have him help you, whatever?
I'm
Anything
sure
like
we've
that?
all experienced something of the sorts.
Well, I'll just put it to you this way. When you work construction, you hold the tape measure and you tell a guy, give me a number, what do you got? And he's like, 53 and 5 lines. Uber home, buddy. Get the fuck out of here and go home. You're useless. And that's FaZe Lacey. Fat bastard couldn't work a real job to save his life. Somebody take away his Uber Eats card and tell him to work for a real job. God, oh, the pain. Like, really. The rage bait, not only am I falling for it, it's disturbing my own peace.
Welcome to the internet, my friend.
Oh, the pain, my friend.
As
Oh,
long as
my
it gets
God.
impressions and clicks, that's all that counts.
Yeah, like weird shit. Like we got like streamers going on these podcasts and saying the dumbest shit possible. I think it's all scripted. Like, really. It's insane, dude. And like usually the only times I've gotten pissed on this podcast is the only time I've been so pissed doing the show off air is when I had a coworker say something and it was regarding Goblin.
Oh, I recall this.
Yes. And I set him straight. I didn't have to work with him that day, but the next day I did. It was awkward for the next 2 days, but it blew over. But I'll just say this, and it goes for you, it goes to everybody that we've known on and off this screen that involves this show and the people we know online, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. I go to bat for all of y'all if I need to, because I love you guys. That's just how I am.
Oh, we know.
I know I'm prideful, but not enough where it's sinful. I try and draw it down the line and I try and make it fair. I know I'm harsh. I got a bad bite, but I mean well, I'm fair, and I give a shit.
It's
That's
true.
how it is.
That's true. I can respect that.
Yeah. Oh God.
Any other last major notes for the evening, Mr. Rowley?
I thought it was gonna be a short show, and I think that's a good idea for you because I know you gotta get on your very way. Oh, here's a good one. Bry even brought up because it's been a while since we said this. Fuck the Dodgers and fuck the virus. I'm glad I haven't heard anything about that guy, but I do find it very sad because one thing that's kind of going down with I know G Fuel's not as big as it used to be, but the one thing that kind of gets me that's kind of humbling is I remember we kept talking about these G Fuel events, and these would be surrounding cans, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I remember when they were sending out the virus shock.
Yep.
Uh, let's see, Cranthony. They're sending out a lot of people just to go to these random 7-Elevens and such. Mikal Bridges went from the Phoenix Suns, got traded to the Brooklyn Nets, now plays for the New York Knicks because of a trade. He was in these random Long Island he was in like a GNC or something in the city somewhere. And it was a last minute announcement so they could set up a table and all that. And such a shocker that just these events, just to be like, again, a GNC because they have a couple tubs there. That be a meet and greet. You know what I mean? Have a security guard there because he's technically a celebrity. Like, not even events like that anymore, dude. Like, I understand, like, there's like something that happened with between Shock and the virus. I don't know what it was, and it hasn't been brought up, but the virus is such a dick when it comes down to, I guess you can say he speaks his mind too much, so much where it gets him in trouble. Worse than me, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, but if you have beef with Shock, chances are you're the problem. Because
I can agree with that.
Shock, Reed, however you want to say his name, Reed or Shock is a very good guy. Not saying because he's caffeinated alumni. He's good people. I've talked to him on and off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy.
Real good. I
But
can concur with that.
it just blows my mind seeing G Fuel used to be doing all these events and it's just no longer there. And you have a bunch of these expensive deals that are off the books. Ninja's no longer part of the company. That's a big contract off the books. PewDiePie is going to do his thing regardless, but I think he just makes up in his code so much anyway that doesn't really factor it too much. You still got some of the big dogs in streaming, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of made me think, right? Some people were defending Speed by not showing up to the Prime event going on. I believe it's in India. Could be wrong. But at the end of the day, he could put his product on anything he wants. He could. Except he chose Prime. I'm not sure what the numbers were like. But he can probably, I'm not sure if he has an agent or not, but he could probably reach out to PepsiCo and he could probably fly out over here to purchase New York and get something done. And he could have his skin on a can of Pepsi. He could probably have that done very quick if he wanted to. But he decided to go with Prime, and I think that's what people forget about. Your brand is your brand, and your power, you decide what to do with that power up to a point. But
yeah, but it's easy for him to sell Prime.
Oh, of course, it's easy to sell Prime, but at the same time, imagine if you went to G Fuel. Imagine if you went to Sups.
It'd be wild to see him with Sups.
Can you just imagine his waifu cup is just a bikini chick, but he's got some Ronaldo jersey, but you can't have like the logos, so it's just a chick wearing a jersey. It's got the 7, the color matches the liquid, and it's got some cleats, but they have like angel wings on them instead of the swoosh or the 3 stripes.
Sounds like you should get drawn.
I mean,
you got it all planned out, buddy.
Dude, think about it. Imagine a gender bend I Show Speed on a waifu cup. Caffeinated powder too much. To say the least, Gaz, I hope everything's going down good in Ireland, bro. So the only thing I could say is, well, Sneak limits it to, I think, 160. Just sip gradually, my friend. That'll be it. All right, Teach. I know you and Recon got plans. Let's get you a 10-minute head start, and I'm going to get you guys out of here and such. So, everybody, thank you for the support for the last week. It's been quite the battle. It's been quite the experience. So, hopefully, we see you next week. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay well. And trust me, over the weekend, I've actually had almost 2 heart attacks because of some close calls with family members. So, like I said, stay healthy and well. I'm not kidding you. Jesus Christ, I'm not kidding you. Drink your freaking water, of course, but stay caffeinated. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good night. Take it easy. See you next Monday.